Dear students, today we will take up the third chapter of the supplementary textbook Vistas of class 12. And the name of this chapter is A Journey to the End of the Earth. And in this video, video number 1, part first, we will discuss about the author, about the theme, and about the summary of this chapter. First of all, about the author. Now, this chapter, A Journey to the End of the Earth, is a travelogue based on travel experiences. It has been written by Tishani Doshi, who was born on 9th December 1975 in Madras, present-day Chennai, India. And she lives in Chennai, India. Now, she is an Indian poet, journalist, and dancer, the daughter of a Welsh mother and a Gujarati father. She won the Eric Gregory Prize in 2001. With her first volume of poetry, Countries of the Body, she won the 2006 Forward Poetry Prize. In 2006, she took part in the Hay Festival, and in 2007 at the Hay Festival in Cartagena. Her first novel, The Pleasure Seekers, came out in 2010 through Bloomsbury and made the 2011 Orange Prize long list as well as the shortlist for the Hindu Best Fiction Award. Now, her important publications are The Pleasure Seekers, Bloomsbury Publishing, 2010. Everything Begins Elsewhere, Copper Canyon, 2013 Awards, 2001 Eric Gregory Prize, 2006 Forward Poetry Prize. And these are some pictures of Tishani Doshi. Now next, we will discuss about the theme of the chapter, A Journey to the End of the Earth. Tishani Doshi visited Antarctica, the coldest, driest, and windiest continent in the world, aboard the Russian research vessel. Academic Shokalsky gave her a deeper understanding and a better perspective to the damage caused by human impact on Earth. Antarctica, through unpopulated, has been affected, and there is a growing concern for its 500,000-year-old carbon records trapped under its ice sheets. The Students on Ice program takes high school students to Antarctica to create awareness in them, the future policymakers, and help students realize that the threat of global warming is very real. This was the theme of the chapter Journey to the End of the Earth by Tishani Desai. Next, we will learn about the summary of the chapter Journey to the End of the Earth. The summary begins. 6 years ago, Jeff Green, a Canadian, started the Students on Ice program. Under this program, high school students are taken on a trip to Antarctica and offer inspiring educational opportunities. This will encourage them in developing new awareness and respect for our planet. The program has been a success because students can see the collapsing ice shelves and retreating glaciers with their own eyes. They realize the threat of global warming is real. Antarctica has a simple ecosystem. It lacks biodiversity. Hence, Antarctica is the perfect place to study how little changes in the environment can have big consequences. The author too got a chance to work in the coldest atmosphere of the Antarctic continent. The narrator says that 650 million years ago, Antarctica was a part of a giant amalgamated southern supercontinent called Gondwana. There was no existence of humans on the planet at that time. The climate was warm then, and there was a huge variety of flora and fauna. The supercontinent of Gondwana existed for 500 million years, and then the landmass broke. With the extinction of dinosaurs, the landmass separated into different countries, shaping into the globe that we know today. From the continent of Antarctica, we can get an understanding of the evolution of human existence on this planet and where the humans are heading now. It also enlightens us about the significance of cordilleran folds and Precambrian granite shields, ozone, and carbon. The narrator of Journey to the End of the Earth heads towards Antarctica aboard academic Shokolsky, a Russian research vessel with a group of students. She commenced her journey 13.09 degrees north of the equator in Madras. She crossed nine time zone, this is 9, N-I-N-E, 6 checkpoints, 3 oceans, and many ecospheres to reach her destination. After traveling for 100 hours, she finally reached the Antarctic continent. She felt relieved and wondered about the isolation of the continent and the historic time when India and Antarctica were a part of the same global mass. The narrator is alarmed by many unanswered questions about climate change, like what if West Antarctic ice sheets melt entirely, or if the Gulf Stream ocean current will be disrupted, or will the world come to an end one day. Antarctica has a crucial role to play in this debate. The Earth's present and future lie hidden in Antarctica. The greater lesson to be learned is little changes in the environment can have big repercussions. The microscopic phytoplankton is nourishment for marine animals and birds in the region. The depletion in the ozone layer will affect the activities of these grasses. This will also affect the lives of the others in this region and the global carbon cycle. The narrator stayed for 2 weeks in Antarctica, where 90% of the Earth's total ice volumes are stored. Midges, mites, blue whales, and limitless expanse of huge icebergs surrounded her with no existence of human life. The surreal 24-hour summer lights and eerie silence, often interrupted by the breaking sound of an iceberg, was mind-boggling. The narrator says that human beings have been on Earth for about 12,000 years. In the short span of time, humans have changed the pace of the environment for worse. Humans have dominated the Earth by establishing cities and megacities, which have led to the encroachment of Mother Nature. The rapid increase in population has added to more distress. Human beings are battling with each other for limited resources. The average global temperature is rising, and the blanket of carbon dioxide around the world is increasing. The narrator says that her experience at Antarctica was never to be forgotten. At 65.55 degrees south of equator, the narrator and the students were told to get down. It was a breathtaking experience to see crevator seals sitting in the periphery. Tishani Doshi is overwhelmed with the beauty of balance in play on our planet. She has many questions in mind that are still unanswered, but she is optimistic that next generation children are full of idealism to save the earth. Dear students, this was today's video on the third chapter, A Journey to the End of the Earth by Tishani Desai. And this is the third chapter of the supplementary textbook Vistas of class 12. Have a nice day. Thank you.